Thank you. Senator Baldwin.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Primus, I am happy to see you again today and commend you for your many years of public service, and I'm very pleased that you're willing to continue to serve on the Surface Transportation Board. I want to let you know that I appreciate the attention that you have paid to the letter I co-led with Senator Kramer, outlining our concerns about significant rail disruptions occurring throughout the U.S. freight rail network. These are continuing to impact farmers, manufacturers, and energy producers throughout Wisconsin and throughout the country. So I want to ask you, what more can the Surface Transportation Board do to improve service for shippers?
And thank you very much for the question. It's good to see you as well. Senator, honestly, that's a very long answer, and I'll try to get to as many as I can. As I said before, we would hope that the railroads would have worked with their customers, the shipping community, to address some of these issues. It's clear because of some of the service levels we've seen over the last 18 months that in some instances it's not. We are looking at a laundry list of items before the board right now. Many I can't go into detail over, but some that you're aware of and some that you've supported and actually pushed here in the Senate that can help alleviate some of the pressure on the shippers, and also, as I said before, bring more fair and balanced approach to the network. We're hearing it, as you said, across the spectrum. We know that we are entering into harvest right now and peak season for the railroads, and we remain concerned about service levels and whether or not they have the ability to do that. And so we are looking very intently at their performance.
I'm working on legislation to better define the Class 1 rail carrier's common carrier obligation. A report from the Transportation Research Board found that that principle remains poorly defined. Do you think that better clarity would provide additional opportunities for the STB to provide relief for rail shippers throughout the country?
Absolutely. I think a clear and transparent understanding of common carrier and obligations on behalf of the railroads is needed. It's something that the board internally is considering and has been looking into, and I know, again, it's something that the Senate has as well, and we support that.
Thank you. Mr. Kasha, like many other Amtrak routes throughout the country, the Hiawatha service between Chicago and Milwaukee continues to have low ridership levels. They are lower than they were in 2019 before the COVID-19 pandemic. Will you commit to working with our state, Wisconsin, to improve ridership to pre-COVID levels as quickly as possible?
Yes, Senator, absolutely. We actually have a great deal of faith in what we think that service can do, and it is an example, actually, of where we think we can be effective.
Okay, thank you. Can you also commit to working with the Wisconsin Department of Transportation as they work to finalize design work for the Twin Cities, Milwaukee, Chicago service and start that service as soon as possible?
Yes, Senator, and again, a high priority to us, very much on our near-term sort of agenda to accomplish.
Very good. Thank you. I yield back.
Thank you. I don't know if we have any other members who are joining us. I know we had a couple people who signed on to ask questions remotely, so not sure if anybody is out there. We'll give them a minute or two. I did want to ask a follow-up question. This is a procedural question for the committee. It's really good faith effort in working together, but I'd like to ask each of you if you will agree to respond to requests from this committee, including appearing and testifying before the committee in a timely manner.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
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 Okay, Mr. Coos nodded, but that's a yes, so very good, thank you. Well, that concludes our hearing this morning. I think